Welcome to the Community Update, December 14th, 2022. Today we're going to talk about an update to R&D, some January happenings, a community call and Discord revamp that we're trying to do for Q1. I would love to get your guys' feedback and opinions on that. And then governance updates, which are hopefully going to be wrong, and then Regenerati News Hour per usual. Okay, so first things first. R&D is now a public benefit corporation. So that happened recently. I don't know if you guys saw it on Twitter. Gregory tweeted it out. What that means basically is that R&D is a for-profit corporation, but they have to have a positive impact. We've committed to having a positive impact. Traditional like C Corp corporations don't have a best interest that's defined for them. And that means that they can just do whatever they need to for profits of their stakeholders or whoever. Now that we are a public benefit corporation, the best interest of our corporation includes having the best interest of our environment at heart, which is, kind of like what we've been doing this whole time, but now it's official. Yeah, so very exciting stuff. Whoop. All right, and then January happenings. The NCT token osmosis liquidity pools are going to be launching mid to late January now. We have been hoping on getting them out by the end of this year, but it's just going to be easier to do this in Q1. And then also Regen Ledger 5.0. So Ryan, you want to take that one, Stefan?
Yeah. So we discovered an issue in 5.0, and we resolved that issue. Nothing too critical. It didn't, not too much damage, but yeah, we also were waiting on a couple issues being resolved in the Cosmos SDK version 0.4.6, and those have been fixed, and they cut a new patch release yesterday, and we are kind of dependent on updating to that new version with those fixes. So yesterday was really the last day and opportunity, given our 7-day voting period, for us to tag an official release and get a software upgrade proposal up and perform the upgrade before the holiday break. So we didn't want to rush that. And so we're currently doing additional audits and tests. We'll be cutting a new release candidate here today or tomorrow. We may still choose to update Redwood testnet if we decide to tag an official release next week. But we are feeling pretty confident, just with a little bit more time to just double check our audit and testing checklist and go through things, and to have an official release available next week or first week of January, and a software upgrade to look forward to after the holiday break. In the first week of the new year will most likely be when that software upgrade proposal is submitted. So thank you all for your patience. I just posted in the community forum with that information as well, just before this call. So I'll share the links in Discord as well, so everyone's up to date on that. But yeah, apologies. This is just the way things go, and we want to make sure that we're doing a thorough audit of all new changes and following our proper release process, which is always to cut another release candidate after changes have been made. And we wouldn't be able to do that and sit on that within a 24-hour period and still get the upgrade proposal up and everything. So yeah, thanks again for your patience, and look forward to 5.0 upgrade on mainnet at the beginning of the year. Oh, Sarah, you're on mute.
Thank you. Cool. Thank you for that update. Okay, so next I want to talk about community call and Discord revamp. But before we do that, does anybody have any questions for Ryan about 5.0 or me about NCT token osmosis launch or R&D becoming a public benefit corp? I hope not the public benefit corp thing, because it's kind of slideshow. We're really looking to shake things up vis-a-vis the community for improvement. So I kind of was just hoping that maybe you guys could talk to me about what you like about the community call and what you don't like about the community call and the Discord server. To provide some context, what I am hoping to do with the community call this next year is broaden the scope, first of all. Regen Network is so much bigger than just the protocol, and it's important that we provide these key updates, and I obviously would like to continue certain aspects of it in every single call. But I also want to include our registry and science teams more actively in this space. I think that it'd be really interesting to hear what they've got going on. And it's something that would be really easy to miss. It's easy for me to miss, and I work for the company. Well, for R&D anyways. As well as reevaluating the time. It does conflict with a lot of other protocol community calls. Like I think Akash, Secret, and Osmosis all have calls like right around the same time that we do. Yeah, and then the location, Zoom maybe isn't serving our needs as well as we want them to. Yeah, so those are all things I would love to hear your guys' opinion on, weigh in on. Does anybody have any thoughts?
I think the bi-weekly, like, I guess, consistency of this call has been great, and it's a good pace to keep up to date, at least on, as a validator on what's happening on that side and a release schedule and stuff like that. But it would be cool to hear more from the science teams as well. I think often this call can run out of time. So if we're adding more content into the call, maybe increasing time, or even like 1 week is science and then the next week is more development, could be an approach, maybe.
Yeah, we're totally on the same page on that, Paul. Yeah, I would love to see this call go to an hour, which is honestly aligns us more with other protocols anyways. And then, yeah, I was thinking kind of separating. So Regen, Science, and Foundation maybe could have 1 week, and then we could have like product, protocol, and governance could be really deep dived into the second call of the month. But yeah, yes, thank you. I'm glad you said that, because it just confirms what we've been talking about internally.